Real quick, wanted to do a video about the UFC Vegas 22 with Derek Brunson and Kevin Holland as the main event. Listen, not the greatest fight. Like, for me personally, not really something that I really cared. But I'm a fan of combat sports in general, so I watch boxing and MMA equally for the most part. So if there's a fight on, I want to see if I can watch it, no matter what, no matter who's the main event, whatever. I'm watching every fight. I like to study this sport. I look at it from the perspective of a enthusiast fighter and trainer, right? So I look at it from a lot of different levels, especially since I did boxing and martial arts. So I know a lot of different things, right? So, but that's got nothing to do with this, right? So, when I watched the build up to this fight, Kevin Holland had approach to the sport, which was, to me, polarizing, right? In a sense, I like that he's loose about it, and that he's stress free and he's having fun, he's enjoying life, and I love that. You need that component to be your best, because if you're too stiff and you're too about business all the time, you're not really having fun, and that's got to be part of it too. You got to love punching people in the face, right? It's part of what it is. We all love that. If you're a fighter, you like punching people in the face. Just the truth, right? Now, the other side of that coin is, I don't think he's serious enough about this, man. You're going into a fight with someone who's in the top 10. This is your opportunity, a main event on TV, to seize the moment, to use everything in your power to get to the next level, right? You're in the big leagues of the UFC. You got to grab it, man. You got to go grab it. You got to be a bad guy sometimes, and I didn't see that attitude, right? Even within the fight itself, I saw him more or less giving up while he was fighting. Like, he didn't really push the envelope, and want to try to win the fight. He was playing around too much. And, listen, Brunson is a good fighter, but he's not a great fighter. Let's be honest here. Like, he's a good wrestler. He's, mediocre as a striker. If you're Kevin Holland and you got the height and reach, you need to be, that's your game plan. You want to keep him off you. You don't want him grabbing you at all costs. And it seemed like you just baited yourself into exactly what he wanted, and didn't give up any resistance, So I'm disappointed in a sense for him, because I really wanted to see him win, right? I wanted to see him turn the corner on somebody like Derek Brunson, who's kind of been near the top for a while, but never really broke, that top himself, right? So I feel like a guy like Kevin Holland could just listen, usher in some new talent, somebody who's exciting, he has that personality, and so now he has to start from scratch. But this is what it is when you're in the UFC. You don't get a chance to be, get tune-up fights, so to speak. You earned your way there by having a winning streak, and showing the brass at UFC, that you are somebody that should be in this picture, right? So you gotta take those opportunities and make the most of it. So he'll be back, and I hope that he takes it serious. He was talking about moving to 170. I think that's a mistake. I think be fresh. Listen, you came in 2 pounds under the weight class. To me, stuff like that don't bother me. What bothers me is if you're your physical best skill wise, right? All this weight cutting and all that it just gives you another fight to have when you don't need to, right? Don't fight the scale, fight the man, and fight yourself for that matter, right? Be the best student to your coaches, so you can get the most out of yourself as an athlete and your skill set. So I would recommend, if I'm his coach, stay at that weight, stay at 185, don't fight the scale. You still got physical advantages at that weight. Yes, you seemed a little thin for that weight class, but that doesn't matter. You know, strategy matters, right? You're very tall, so take that and run with it. So just a real quick one I wanted to talk about since I was doing some videos. So let me know what you guys think, if you saw it, what you think of the card, and any other comments you want to make. So like, subscribe, and peace.